Does it sound to me, Dave Mack, that the boat was sinking? Because they're going all over in the boat. So if the boat's not sinking, why the sea tow call? Why the distress call?
Yeah, Nancy, the one thing you have to remember on that first sea tow call, you know, you hear them saying, we're in 30 feet of water, we're sinking, we need to be unsank and towed. But if you follow along with that communication, the sea tow company reaches out to a local captain nearby and says, hey, we've got a boat, can you go take a look? And the captain nearest to the boat says, hey, I just got a call from the owner of that boat. He says they've resolved the problem and don't need us anymore. So, and this happened during the course of 10 minutes, Nancy. So they're calling for help and then not calling for help. So something was definitely going on with this Triton 21-footer.
Todd Shipley, if you had this audio, what would you do digitally to clean it up, enhance it, and isolate it?
Well, there's, as I said, there's some of the things that we can do is we can isolate the different tones, the different signal pieces that are coming through there in the audio. We can take that and isolate the individual people that are in there and try to identify who they are. And that's done digitally. We can actually just isolate the different streams that are there and pull out those different audio pieces.
To all the members of the panel, I want you to listen carefully to this without reading the transcription. One more time.
Tito, assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
Todd Shipley, the words, a man saying, wake the F up, I can discern that without reading it on the transcript. Where you hear someone say, OMG, I can make that out. I can make out what I think is don't die. They're screaming. What can you make out of this? Because if this is real, this changes the course of the investigation, Todd Shipley.
These are Nolan Wells' friends that didn't remember anything, but they remembered to deactivate every single social media account that they have. Is the father of one of his friends. And this is the stepmama, Ashley Cole. Court judge for Jackson, George, and Greene counties in the beautiful state of Mississippi has already deactivated her account. Deactivated all the accounts, and they have all unfollowed Nolan. And this is Katie, who is either a friend, close friend, or girlfriend, who is supposedly, allegedly cooperating with authorities because all the other friends are lawyered up. The doctors and the lawyers and the judges' parents of these 5 have said that they would like privacy, please, at this time.
My name is Nolan Xavier Wells, and I'm going on a fishing trip with my friends. Free Chody trip.
Let me introduce you to Ike Pyron, Wyatt Pyron's brother, who is one of the friends that was with Nolan that day. Just read how he speaks about black people in this message. He said, worthless blacks. Oh, but it's not racially motivated? Let's see what Warren's mommy's up to then. Yeah, that would be the old Mississippi flag. A way to Colin Kaepernick, who has offered to pay for the family's independent autopsy of Nolan.
Why did they go through so much stress and forget the guy's phone and delete all of those pictures and all of those text messages from his phone? Why? Why, when the entire community was doing a missing person search, these boys and their parents go out to dinner? And even when people ask them to come, them say no. One of the boys, their mother, who's a judge, why were they cleaning the boat so thoroughly at her house? Why did the coroner run in and talk about no foul play and nothing suspicious before an autopsy was even done?
Evidence has just come out in the Nolan Wells case that proves that he was murdered by those 3 men. There was a pool party that took place after the island, and you can see clearly in Evan's Instagram post, Nolan is there. Witnesses have put out statements saying that an altercation took place between Nolan, Evan, and 2 other boys, and the boys proceeded to beat Nolan to death with a metal bar and urinate on him. And all those people there watched and did nothing about it. They are no better than the people that killed him. The reason that Nolan's phone pinged on the island is because they went back and they dumped his body after they killed him. These men need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law because they murdered Nolan Wells.
And they saw Nolan spitting up blood and that these boys urinated on Nolan. They are saying that Evan's mother knew about the whole thing. This is why that boy told his daddy that Nolan was like a brother to me. Was like a brother to me when he showed up to get his car. It's because they already knew he was gone. Is this the reason why they needed dental records? Because he was unrecognizable? Which of the parents helped those kids?
I just want to get rich and then like
My camera don't
in a
work.
life get rich and then I'm gonna build a big ass house and then I'm gonna party with my friends.
I sing to you, I circle you.